Welcome to Megamation Directline training. This video will look at the work planning screen. To access the work planning screen, go to Module, Maintenance, Work Planning. The work planning screen can be used to create new work orders or to plan and modify existing work orders. To modify an existing work order, either type the work order number in the work order number field, or if it is not available, click the magnifying glass button to bring up the work order search screen. In the work order search window, enter one or multiple criteria. If only part of the specific criteria is known, type the part that is known in the appropriate field, then choose Starting with or Containing on the right. Also, each field has a magnifying glass next to it, which when clicked will show a list of values which are used on existing work orders. Search for work orders within a date range by entering dates in completion, labor, creation, or due date fields. After filling in the desired criteria, click OK to run the search. Choose the needed work order from the list by double-clicking on it or single-clicking and clicking OK. The work order is now ready for editing. If creating a new work order, upon opening the screen, it automatically fills in the work order number. This is a sequential counter, so it always gives the next available number. Hit Tab or Enter to start entering a new work request. Note the new entry text in the title line. Some of the fields, like Submitted By, Date, Type, Status, and a few more, can be set to autofill. See the user management video for more details. Notice there are 5 fields with green backgrounds. These fields are mandatory and will have to be filled out before saving the work order. Navigating outside the work order number field fills the status field with I for initiated, and the date field is filled in with the current date. The status and date can be changed by clicking the drop-down on these respective fields. Fill in the type by clicking the drop-down and choosing from the list. To select an item from any drop-down list, simply double-click on the required line or single-click and click OK. The last green field to be filled in is Submitted By. This field is a text field, so a name can be typed in, or it can be filled by clicking the magnifying glass to search for an employee in the system. At this point, all information required to save the work order has been filled in. So for the rest of the fields, fill in what information is applicable for the current work order. Fill in the building by typing the building number or clicking the drop-down and choosing from the list. Fill the job type by clicking the drop-down and choosing from the list of available job repair types. Each work order needs to have a piece of equipment or asset in order to charge labor and materials to it. Equipment or assets can be anything entered in the equipment module, including buildings and rooms. Enter equipment by either typing the equipment number in the field or clicking the search button and using the equipment search window to find the equipment needed. This equipment search is the same one found on the equipment entry screen. Search for equipment by entering one or multiple criteria and clicking OK. A list will be displayed matching the selected criteria. Select one equipment from the list by double-clicking on it, or add multiple pieces to the work order by single-clicking 2 or more, then clicking OK. The work description is a text field and can be filled with as much text as needed. Note this area is text only and cannot accept pasting pictures or spreadsheets. Fill the Assign To field by clicking the drop-down and choosing from the available Assign To codes. Note, Assign To is to assign the work order to a group, not an individual. Fill the Issue To field with the employee number of all of the people who will be working on this work order. If the mobile system is being used, the Issue To field is what adds a work order to a person's My Work Order list. Add employees by typing the employee number or clicking the search button and searching with the employee's search window. See the employee entry video for details on using the employee's search. Set the priority by clicking the drop-down and double-clicking on the required selection in the list. When a priority is set, it automatically sets the due date of the work order according to the priority code. Priority codes can be modified, added, or removed from the administration menu, or by clicking the priority label. Next, select the Labor and Material tab to plan labor and materials for the work order. The information on this tab is equipment specific, so if there are multiple pieces of equipment assigned to the work order, labor and materials will be entered for each piece. Switch between the equipment by selecting the drop-down menu at the top of the screen and single-clicking on the equipment required. To add estimated labor, choose the trade who will be doing the work by clicking the search button and double-click on the required trade in the Available Trades window. Next, fill in the Number of Persons field by simply typing the number of people of the chosen trade who will be required, and fill in the Hours Estimated field by typing the number of hours the person or people of this trade will be required. To add planned materials, type in the part number or click the search button to search the required part in inventory. See the inventory module video for more instruction on how to use the inventory detail search screen. If a part is chosen from inventory, the default warehouse, description, unit cost, and on-hand quantity fields will show on the work order from the detail entry screen. Enter the quantity planned by typing the number required into the field. Keep in mind that material information filled out on the work planning screen is estimated only and not actually charged to the work order. Next, select the Reference Documents tab to attach standard and safety procedures or checklists to the work order. See the Standard and Safety Procedure module video or the Maintenance Checklist video for instructions on how to create these documents. To attach a standard document, click the search button on the document number field and choose from the list of standard documents by double-clicking on the required document. Attach multiple documents to the work order by single-clicking on each one, then clicking OK. To attach a safety document, click on the search button in the document number field and choose from the list of safety documents by double-clicking on the required document. Attach a checklist by first selecting the equipment, then select from the list of available checklists. Next, go to the Summary tab to see a summary of all estimated labor and materials. Once all planning information has been entered, save the work order by clicking on the Save icon in the taskbar.